We are here and we are strong. Let's be counted as we move on. Make a difference, change lives as we tell our different stories. We are capable, beautiful. We are born to do great things. We're unstoppable, incredible, 'cause we're differently abled, differently.
Welcome to Kenya's first premier show on disability awareness. My name is Jane Theuri. Stay tuned.
Differently abled, differently.
Mr. and Mrs. Wanjao of Utugi Angels, a community-based organization for persons with disabilities, are on a journey to transform lives. Take a look.
For diversity practices to be successful, you need to facilitate an inclusive culture. Mr. and Mrs. Wanjao of Utugi Angels, a community-based organization for persons with disabilities, have put their best foot forward to make this a reality.
When we got married 26 years ago, we have always done this. We have always given back to the community. For both of us, we had lost our parents when we were young, our mothers. So our fathers were the main figures in our lives. It also gives us an opportunity to understand each other very much. And so it was very easy to give back to people who are in need. And we found ourselves helping and helping, but we didn't know that there are rules of helping. So we were just helping. So at a point we knew that you're supposed to do a registration, and that is how we registered it now in 2013.
Back in 2013, at the normal circumstances, the way we go visiting people, we came across a family where we met some young children tied behind the house. Again, remembering this is a day where the sun can be extreme or sometimes it can overrain. I felt what I can do to the society, and I decided to, the little I can, I decided to host that little boy.
In 2015, the need was huge, and there was an overflow of children here. And that's how we started looking at the need in a different way. There are people who needed more than just what you are helping, maybe giving them food or offering something. There are people who really needed to be in the safe space.
We train them on some things they can be able to do for themselves, and at the same time, we try to reconnect them with the family so that the families can accept them the way they are.
Breathing life to the endless possibilities of Utugi Angels are a pool of activities, among them bead making.
Each and every day, they are taught a new skill, and then they keep on repeating it now and then so that they internalize it, because to them, their main abilities is the hard-on, not really the mental. And I think that way, if we take them even back to their families, they can be able to be appreciated. Some of their parents do continue with that activity. And although some of them will just take the kid and forget about everything, and then later you can go and meet the same boy somewhere abandoned again in the society. We have mothers who give birth to children with disabilities. They are taught on how to do these things, and although they are there at home, they can be able maybe to make some detergents, make those ornaments, and they can even sit along the road and they will get the customers. And therefore we are happy when we see them active, doing something, and not abandoning the kids because the major problem we have in the society is that condemnation.
Martha acknowledges the importance of a support system in the success of any meaningful project, and much credit goes out to her family.
We are not alone. We have an organization that supports us with around 20,000 per month, but it has supported us for like 3 years for therapeutic, for services, for therapy services. So whoever comes in and does therapy, that is what they have paid from that kitty. It has been a journey that can only be seen. It's only God who can take credit, not even me as the founder. Because maybe I have given the space, somebody else has come for transformative activities, somebody else is cooking. It's a combination that I cannot also explain. I cannot count that I am good enough to attract people to come and help that much.
Many, if not all, anticipate a brighter future, and it is not any different from this center.
We have big dreams. And the dreams look so huge compared to ourselves, but there's no big dream in the eyes of God. I'm a mother of adults, and I'm not just doing it for myself. I am doing it for a whole lot of people that are yet to be born. So God must honor that. Dialogue is a major issue in terms of disability because people are not speaking these things. And for us who are doing it, we need to speak out because we are experiencing this. If we don't speak, who will? So we are doing film. We are documenting the issues that we go through film because like taking those direct stories may not be, it cannot be easy. Because sometimes you're talking about deep secrets of families, you know. So you have to dignify those families. You may not always come and speak everything that you're solving on the cameras or in the public. Sometimes you have to be silent and solve those issues behind the scenes silently. But one thing I have realized that we have to bring this dialogue to the world. So we are doing films, we are doing theater, we are doing poetry, we are doing songs surrounding the issues that are going on in the disability world.
Martha and George are on a journey to transform lives, and success stories cannot go untold.
We work so hard, and then when someone gets employed, they are chucked off job. Sometimes someone will go and converse, and they need to be understood that conversing is part of their life. We thought about the Utugi Angels Industries. We also do production of things like cleaning material. We are also preparing with the bakery. We soon will be doing feeds. And the reason why we engage these children in real things is because for them they are visual. A lot of them are visual. So you will find that they learn through reality. So if you fake it, they will copy the fake. So we do the actual thing in the actual training so that they are able to know the exact thing that processes. We don't use shortcuts because you're dealing with a lot of children also with disabilities. And you cannot come and keep these children like this. There are those that go to school in Limuru. There are those that go to school in a neighboring school here just next to us, Mactano Primary School, the Littleton School. There are those that have visual impairment. They are going to schools of visual impairment. There are those with hearing impairment. They are going to schools of hearing impairment. There's a lot of diversity. And then there is this team that stays here, that has to be here. In the morning when the others leave, there is a team that cannot be appreciated anywhere. So those ones we also do skills development with them, because at the end of the day what we believe in is that everybody has a capacity, only that our capacities are diverse.
Evidently, we all have a calling that can only be realized through the right channels and willingness to deliver.
You can only do this with love here. As long as you're supporting Utugi, wewe ujipende, and you'll actually receive the blessing, because whatever is done out of love has also blessings that comes by it. Just to mention that there are two things in terms of disability services. You only achieve a blessing or a curse. So be careful to to have the blessing, because there's nothing in this life that is better than feeling the flow of the joy.
Let's catch a breather, but we'll be right back with more. Stay tuned.
Differently abled, differently.